Hello, everyone, and welcome to Guy in the Chair, a dungeon crawler multiplayer game that I've created using pygame in Python, as well as the socket library in Python. So if we run this game, right, so I have two separate windows open, because like I said, this would be multiplayer, but I can also just run two different players on the same computer. And so if I run adventure slash main.py, so this is the first player's screen. And so you can see they can start the game or load a previous game, which I'll show in a moment. So you've got your little character here that can move through this set of rooms, and they can have their helper join them. So in this case, we start the server, and then if we run the main for the guide and give it the IP address, which I just have some preset ones for where I usually am, then we can see here our map. So the purpose of this other player is they get to see around the map, see where the monsters are, see where their buddy should go. And so as you can see, all this data gets transferred automatically so that these enemies are able to move around. You've got enemies that are, patrolling around, and right now they don't move inside the rooms. But we also have this demon here that you can see is following me. And so, yeah, so we've got all these features that are implemented here that are sent across to both players so that the other player can help the adventure get through. There's even chests that can give you items, as well as items on the ground. So the other player could say, hey, you've got a sword over here. So you can pick that up, and it updates on both screens. And so that's what we have so far. So that is the game. And so there's a lot that goes into this game. You can see here, there is some JSON files that store this information. And so a lot of this is just turning these values into game objects, which have sprites, which are from pygame. And so, yeah, and so it's just a lot of transferring this data around and getting it actualized in the different places. And so that's the basic idea of the game and how it works. It uses, I guess I can show real quick, the way that it communicates with the server is that if the client wants something, it can just send a request. So like if I look in here, a request with a key. And so the server has a dictionary with all of its data. And so the second part of the request is the key. And so the client has access to any of the data on the server simply by sending this send request. And so it can use that to grab the game objects. This is at the beginning of the game, but also throughout the game, it can do that. And so that is the general idea and how this game works. Thanks for watching.